Hey everyone, and happy belated Pride, but Pride's today, Pride, celebrate Pride. So today we're going to be doing similar makeup today, but you guys will take the shot here. Boom, because I put on my hair. I was like, I need more makeup. So my hair is like this big. I'm a tiny person. I'm big up top, but I have a lot of hair. So I'm going to need bigger features with everything. So let's get started. We're going to be more diligent in covering brows and sideburns, and really, I really feel it can be like because it does make such a difference. So let me just like take a little round. Okay, so no idea where it is, so we're going to use the mirror to fan ourselves. So I have my Batman mirror. Okay, so we're going to go in first with the alcohol. Now, pretty much all the tutorials were like alcohol your brows and never do that. I have these alcohol pads because I do testosterone, but you can just use alcohol on a cotton pad if you want. Really want to make sure there's no oils or anything on the brows or anything covering. These pads, you might use a couple. They're very cheap. I was like, what is that? Hi, welcome in. I'm doing drag makeup today. Today's the first pride that my small town is having ever. I'm going to show up and drag like a lunatic. Okay, so I'm going to put on my wig cap and my thing that holds the silicone bit that holds my wig in place because it kind of helps guide me along my makeup journey, especially as I glue down my sideburns. So I get my wig cap and then have this silicone wig thing that has little cookies in it. It's not like stabby, just grippy. Okay, just like that. And then I'm gonna move it back to where my wig is gonna be. Okay. So now we are gonna focus on gluing down the brows. So I'm not going to use any spatula like I did yesterday. I'm just going to go straight in with the stick and move it backwards. And then moving that out. I don't have super thick eyebrows, and a little bit of the difficulty. I know that thick eyebrows are hard to recover much, and invalidate that when you have really, like when you don't have a lot of eyebrow hairs, sometimes it can be a little bit sparse to them all stick together. And whatever, but doing that. And then I'm going to take an alcohol pad, and then anything that's like sitting on my skin, I'm going to just take off the excess just to help out because it does feel a little clumpy lumpy if there's any excess. This is always so hellacious to get out of your hair at the end of the night. Sideburns, but worth it. So much harder with it. I'm going to take my little brush here, and I'm going to just take that and use that to kind of pull things down. And use it in the brows. For me, what pops at the top of my brows, where I push all my hair up to, and the sides of my hair, which means I'm not gluing those down well enough. So really want to make sure I'm gluing this down well enough. You'll use a lot of glue if you do drag flat. It's just right there, just see the devil. Yeah, you'll use a lot of glue, so buying it in a hefty amount makes a difference. I just get like 5 points all the time. So gonna go in the skin and just clamp the edge a little bit. Hi, welcome in. Okay. So I'm gonna let that dry. If I had a normal fan, I would use that. But if I don't, I'm gonna be using my fan here. I'm listening to Whitney. really I'm listening to a Pride playlist, but Whitney pops up a lot because I love Whitney and I always send up her songs, so I get a lot of Whitney on my playlists. Instead of doing like glue powder, which I've done traditionally, I've heard that it's better to just do like all your glue layers and then the final layer glue powder. So. Hi Nifty, we're having a little dance party, doing our pride makeup. Today is my city's first pride, so I'm going with my sister, my little sister, and I'm super excited. It's her first pride. Yeah, it's really just a mirror that I got from that I got from Marshalls, but I love that thing, so it was perfect. But I can't find my fan. I have a huge, like, favorite swag, Golden Girls fan, but I cannot find it. But like, it's somewhere, but who knows? My outfit isn't exactly what I planned, but it works, which is good, and I can still bind with it, which is really important to me because I don't want to focus on my chest. That's not just not my like what I want to do in my drag persona. If you want to, if you're on Instagram and you would like to follow me, um, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at Poison Thylee. Um, and that's a way to follow my makeup and drag because I just figured some people, I don't know, I just put everything there. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my little end. But don't feel pressured if you don't wanna or you don't like follow that or you don't have an Instagram, that's fine. But that's where I post a lot of my updates and stuff on what I'm working on. If I'm not like crocheting it and probably post on my regular Instagram. Okay. So do like a thick-ish layer that gets it nice and smooth. What are you doing today, Nifty? Sorry, my brain is like napping. Okay. And then we're gonna take that alcohol pad and then anything that doesn't have hair underneath it, wipe the excess glue off. Don't go too crazy. Like if it's a little bit over the edge, it's fine. Leave it. Don't try to make sure you're really getting those edges. I'm just relaxing. That's amazing. Just sat down on the computer and take a live. I'm glad you're broadcasting right now. Yeah, I will be on for quite a while. It takes last night it took me about 2 hours to do the makeup, and I think I'm gonna go even bigger today. But I do have some practice, so who knows exactly how long. And then my sister's coming over, and I might do her makeup. We'll see. We end up not ever doing what's according to plan, so I'm not like super expecting that to happen. But it's good to have a plan just in case. And Cameron's are really bad at planning, like notoriously bad. It's impressively bad. As you can see, I just use a ton of glue. So don't be shy because you need this glue. You need this amount of glue, if not more, depending on your own. I have my coffee too, so cheers. Eek, eek, eek. Name my second coffee. I'm gonna do that while this layer is drying. Cheers. I have decided kind of what I want to do with some of my Halloween yarn because I've ordered quite a bit of it and I have some quite a bit. So I think I'm gonna do like a bunch of Halloween sweaters because I just like haven't really made sweaters and I just really want to. And I have enough yarn for once to actually do it. Instead, sometimes you can take your finger and smooth it out. Oh yeah. I don't feel like my brows need it, but maybe this it becomes like so tough. Like once you it becomes like just like a shield of glue and hair and powder once you have it all together. Oh, so this is totally random. I don't know if anyone else um, has this issue, but if you use any needles or syringes, sorry, it's really loud. If you use needles or syringes for any kind of like medicine, like injectables, like diabetes, like insulin, anything like that. I got it a lot cheaper online. It's a lot cheaper. I bought my syringes, my needles, and like my drop needles and my injection needles. I bought like a 2 year supply, like all together for like 20 bucks, which like I think they're 25 cents a piece for each part. When I go to the store, I know Walmart's generally the cheapest place, which is not where I was going, but even then, I think it's cheaper. So if you do buy needles, it's just worth looking into. And they do carry like down to like insulin size. So my testosterone is like an oil base um, uh, mixture, so it needs higher, it needs a bigger needle to inject. Um, you can't use it for 32 or something. I'm gonna get some more coffee and then we're gonna try to let this dry on the face. Do a real quick fanny painting. Okay, more coffee. Yeah. You should hydrate. Okie dokie, I am back. Are you and I in the same 11:55 yet? We are. Yeah, Eastern Standard. I'm in North Carolina, so on the east coast of the US. We are in fact on the same time zone. Okay, so I liked a lot of the things I did yesterday. One of the things I feel like I need is like bigger, bolder contour. I feel like I need to make my eye shape bigger and like bam, bolder. And I feel like I need to make the glitter on my lids like pop more, which I know was kind of like a little haphazard because I put white and then I put the glitter, so the white kind of got in the glitter, and then my eyeliner was all like, wow. So yeah, but practice makes perfect, which is why I'm glad I did a test run yesterday. I let it wear a little bit. I was actually pretty happy with both sets of like primer combinations that I used, and then the setting stuff that I used was amazing. Best stuff I've ever used. Like, I've tried everything. I've never seen good results with anything, and I promise you, like, I actually felt results. It was a big, big change for me. It's like, and makeup's lasting. It's not breaking apart on my nose, my chin, forehead, and cheeks. It's a huge fucking deal, right? Because usually it's just like looks all crusty. It also makes a difference. Powders you use, the foundation you use, everything like that. Okay. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do any color correction on my brows. Thank you very much. Yeah, I love makeup. I really love makeup. It's been a while, so I definitely have practice, but I love it a lot. Okay, so let's get this party started. Okay, so first we're going to start with our kind of like mattifying primer. And put that basically all over, just especially where I get early. This stuff is like very expensive. For me, it's like it's very expensive, but it's pretty expensive for kind of getting it. But like, oh my gosh, is it changing the game for me? Mm-hmm. I know I have some like hairs coming through up down here, but like someone's close enough to me to like pick those out. Like that's and then I'm gonna use this blurring primer. did notice it was hard to tell like what was pilling yesterday, but I did put a lot of the elf primer on. I think put way too much. But then I had like sprayed my face with the um, um, I don't remember what I was saying, but I put too much primer on. Okay. Make sure I get in the creases of my nose. Everywhere my makeup again just looks like crap at the end of the day. I'm going to put into it. It looks as good as possible. So we're going to powder everything that's pulled down. We're really just going to like, just be ridiculous with powder along it. Just any stickiness. Also going to fill in some of the gaps. Really, part of the reason I would call it beauty in the face is you literally just punch yourself in the face repeatedly with powder. Okay. It's so, yeah, it gets to be like crazy. But you really gotta like jam it and yeah. Right. So now we're going to, I'm not gonna collect my eyebrow color because we're just gonna work through this because I'm just not gonna do what it's pregnant. You know, okay, so we're gonna beauty sponge. We're gonna do foundation all over, full, favorite foundation. We're gonna put a lot on coverage. You put it over the parts that you glued down. So you get like in the creases of the nose, in between the piercings, all that shit. So I use 3 pumps on half of the face, which like if it was like a normal day, I would use 2 pumps on my whole face. So that indicates to you how much It also has a lot of Kylie Minogue, which I love because I love yeah, just Kylie Minogue, Whitney, um, pretty much the quintessential diva Pride Month, you know, and almonds. So if you leave makeup, heavy makeup like on the section, don't blend it out. It'll kind of dry a little bit, and then once you blend it out, have it'll be more higher coverage. So, it's, blend on to my neck a little bit, but only because it's kind of other makeup on my neck, and I feel like it just like everything can go on a little bit better. And then I'm gonna blend out on the edges of that. So we have a lot of makeup right on the brows. See, so I didn't need to do a whole lot of brow correcting. But again, I'm not doing, I don't have like super thick, crazy brows. So I feel like it can come like that. And this will all be contour, so if you start for, I was gonna, if I lighten it up, I'm just gonna make it darker again. So who cares? Okay, so now I'm gonna do contour. And I did contour like a different way yesterday, and I really hated it, if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna try to skin color where yes, it's definitely getting colder, but it's still very hot. So I don't think I have the I don't know how to I don't know how to turn on the weather thing. Sometimes you can type weather in your zip code or like your city and it will pop up, but I don't think I have it turned on. I think you have to do something to turn it on. Let's see. So right now it's 76 degrees Fahrenheit, which in Celsius is 24 degrees. And and the, it's expected to rain today, which is great. Which means I need to think of how to I need an umbrella. Oh, I don't have an umbrella. Oh shit! This like a thunderstorm. Okay, that's a two. But then it's supposed to be like fairly cloudy. Okay, so by the time like I go through, okay, we'll see. What about you? Is it getting cooler? I'm gonna need a big umbrella with how big my hair is. Like if you go on Instagram and you see the, I think I posted a picture of my hair on, and it's big. My hair is really big compared to my head size. I hate contouring this. Makes me or my contour is nice. It's definitely not contour leather. It's so not contour leather. cardigan weather, any of that. It's not. It's never. It's never. It probably won't be that way till like late October here. Mm. Brittany, after some Gaga. Yeah, see, that's why I don't like. It's just like during the summer months, I'm just like, what do I do? It's too hot to do anything per se. And then by the time I'm done making something for warmer weather, it's like, I mean, for cooler weather, it's warm again. But perils of living in a warmer climate, I guess. Not like I have a whole lot of choice, but yeah, seriously. I don't know how people do like blankets and stuff in the summer. 'Cause I'm like, you're crazy. It's like all that heat like on your like lap, you know. Like I said, and I take a little tiny big sponge, and like I said, I just wasn't really happy with like how this wasn't dark enough, and I know it's kind of seemed like crazy looking, but it just like with all of the hair and makeup and everything, it just gets too like demure and casual, and I need it to be like really, really like noticeable. Because everything just starts to like kind of fade into the background. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, yes. Oh, give me all the, give me all the contour. I love contour. Contour was like one of the things that I really wanted to like learn how to do as well as I possibly could. I mean, I'm sure there's like a ton of things I still have to learn about it, especially when it comes to freaking noses. I mean, I can contour other people's noses just fine, but I can't contour my nose. I just like, I don't know what to do. So I just kind of like that color, and I'm like, I don't know the way. Because I like, the thing is, I like my nose, and like, I don't really want to change anything about my nose. So it's like, well, the point of contour is to kind of create an illusion that your nose looks different. And I just like clogged myself in the face that I got for the first time. uh, but like, if you don't want to change it, really, you know, you gotta like enhance what I have, but I can't do anything. And it's very weird. It's fun just so nice. Really like where you want to get it. So this is a little trick that if you're contouring and you have like kind of like gels and stuff like me, instead of just being like, I'm gonna paint a line here and here, if you do that, you're gonna like you're just gonna make a note that you have gels there. So go back in and just redo that part and just redraw it over where you want to hide any like excess. stuff and it hides it a lot better. So you want to get this, um, like you want it, because once you powder, it's set for the day. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my highlighter shade, which I'm going to do the same thing that I did yesterday, where I'm going to mix with two lighter colors. And I'm looking for, I just zoomed out. I just totally, that was like a huge ADC on I just like, um, um, so now we're going to go in and mix the white and the highlight color. I get like the elf contour on thingy, but it's just really uncontrollable for me, and I don't like that contour because contour needs to be like um, a little bit more. So you need to kind of know what you want. You can't just throw that shit around like some people do. No shit, but some people do. Like, oh, that's not. I wouldn't prefer that, but okay. But your face, not mine. It's a little bit more ridiculous than yesterday. So we're gonna go and yeah, that's definitely more white. Definitely more white. Okay. This is almost pure white. Definitely did not get my ratio thing, but that's okay. I'm just gonna try to blend that. Like, I hate that like big swoop that some queens get, but it's kind of like where do you end the makeup sometimes? I just don't know. I guess I did go like down on the side. Mm-hmm. Maybe I don't know if I can get that color that I want. Now, I redo my chin, which this is like way bigger than normal, but I redo my chin so I get like a little peak to it, so it looks like my face is more like almond shaped or something. Because I have very round face, so if I don't, I just bring it to a peak, it kind of, I feel like it's so weird. All about perception. It didn't need that much more, but now, yeah, okay. All three of my drinks are green. I have my glow in the dark green Starbucks cup, I have my kind of dry, and I have my heat. So like this might not sound weird, but I like last night I was like jumping in the shower super late because I was like making changes to my wig and trying to figure out my outfit and all this stuff and like outfit. And I was like, I take my shower and like I knew I had to get in there and like scrub really hard at my scalp and shit. So I was like, oh shit, like I'm gonna have to shave my armpits. Like I don't do that. So it's like the first time in like 6 years since I shaved my armpits. And I was like, what do I do? I didn't want to put a lot of garage on this time, so paying for it now. But this is white. There's basically I do love pink. It's my favorite color. And black. Um, but like what was I saying? I definitely did not get my ratios right because this was all white. So I have to color correct once I get my powders on. I don't want more cream on my face and have more skin tone. And be very careful and just like just pay attention during this step and what is increasing and stuff like that because again, once you put that powder on, it's gonna be like cemented in your face. So if you miss a spot, let's say you put it on your chin and then you didn't blend it, it's gonna be cemented. I'm just making sure that my sister doesn't like, say like, I'm coming. I'm just like sitting here, like not listening to the door. Um, what am I doing? Okay, so I'm looking for. There's so much makeup. So much. I don't know many people that have that. And not saying that as like a weird flash, it's like really legitimately like it's like makeup grabbing order person. So like that's smooth, like keeping that line relatively smooth. Gotta resharpen it with other color. And it looks crazy, especially in the daytime. But it's a necessity. You can soften it up in the daytime, but I'm just not in that light right now. And then I'm just going to blend in those two colors together right here. Okay. So I think that's as blended as we're going to get it. Okay. Double, triple check under the eyes, any creases, any like little crusty eye crusties, anything like that. Just be careful. You can check all that. And then we're going to go in with favorite powder. Like I'll set other things with other powders, but my creams I always use Cody spun. Smells like grandma, but it is essential. Okay, that was and then now we're gonna powder until it looks like we can dead. So you might say, hey Zach, welcome in. You don't want to make that cloud powder right now. Now you might say, why do you need so much powder? So we put a lot of creams on our face. Creams naturally don't want to stay on our skin because they're oil based and our skin produces oil, so they kind of slide apart from each other. So we have to put all that powder on because it needs to bond to every single cream particle that possibly can to give it a fighting chance to stay on. So if you have any spots like if they get really oily or that the color fades through quickly from, I would leave the powder on for a little bit longer. But so that's my T zone and my cheeks for me. But like my eyes don't really need that. My hair doesn't really need that. And it also all of it was really extreme before, but it gets really dulled out by the powder, by the translucent powder. Okay, so I'm gonna put these away. So now we're gonna go and focus on the eyes. Really want to make sure I get any excess powder going. Get this going good. Like I said when I started this, I wanted to go bigger. Have you working on anything? Are you watching anything? Eating any fun stuff? Mhm. So I'm gonna go bigger than I did yesterday. Try to get it nice and dragged out. And I'm gonna over here because I just orange and you don't want to different hair. It wants to fit a million times and I'm going to flip up. That's my town. So I go to Pride every year, usually every year. But my site, I can live in a suburb, a larger area. And the town that I live in is actually having their first Pride this year. So I was like, oh, well, I have to go. So that's what I'm doing. Ooh, I love Tina. So I took these two colors, and these are the colors that I took these two palettes, and I'm going to use them to create my eye look, and I'm going to make it big and more grown out and smoky than I did. Using lips and threads, impeccable, more than halfway done. Oh my gosh, I want to see that. Okay. So we're starting on the purple, we're starting big. We're already going in a different direction, but to carve it out, it should be even enough. I always come in with like, nope, we're not going to do what you want. I think it's because we got a little wet, because my eyelid was a little watery, so the deposit powder out here. Fine. What's love that to do with it? And like, wow, you're amazing. You're so fast. I'm always like, I'm doing absolutely nothing relative to what Nifty's doing. Nifty's over here just like, I'm just like, I did 2 stitches today. Okay, the screen is not often enough, so I'm gonna change user for that too. The color is butter is so cute with my first. Can I send you a pic? Yeah, you can definitely send me any picture. Yeah. please, I want to see it. I love seeing other people's work. Like, I never like, I'm like, no, no, please. Always feel free to send me your stuff. Just let me know because I don't always check that email. I have like 10 emails. Okay, so I'm gonna try to blend out this blue into like this really big, like blown out smoky thing with a lighter blue. Just like really just kind of go for just wacky, uh, just some just big old shapes on your face. I feel like yellow is an underutilized color in yarn. I imagine the butter color was like a yellow. I'm just making assumptions here. But I feel like purple just, I'm sorry, yellow just doesn't get enough like love. Like it's so pretty. I'm so I love Julie Bell. She's gorgeous and her music is just like this pop after pop. This smoky purple little number is really good. Okay. Oh, like a green and here. Yeah. Just be careful. Otherwise you're like, man, you're touching me a lot. I don't really like that. Okay, so now we're going in with yellow. We're gonna make sure our brush is extra clean. Like I said last time, if you have any color on your so this is fresh thinner. It smells like fresh pulled oranges. It's been like discontinued from stores, but you can still get from the from Amazon from the actual store. So it's called Japanese. And oh my gosh, their brushes are amazing, the products are amazing, and their brush cleaner, their liquid, not the foam. Try that. I don't know what foam cleaners anyways. Just feel like you know, afterwards. Oh, so they're it smells like fresh peeled oranges, and you when I was doing makeup, like people would be like, "What's that smell?" And I'd be like, "It's my brush cleaner." Everyone like the mood would change like all over the place, and like people would just be like, "Wow, this is amazing." And it would just be, it felt like a spa in my room. It's so really nice. If I just did a touch up, I think that would be really good. I don't think I'd be ready for that. My body would be like, "Nope, craving." I have some powder on my Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That nifty, nifty. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. You need to send this to like, I don't know, enter it in a contest, send it to your inspiration, send a pattern. I don't know what you need to do, but you need somebody needs to see this. Like go to crochet group, like show them this. Like it's so freaking cute. You need to show that off. It's so good. And I love that color. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I was trying to think like if you wanted to add this, what could you do? Honestly, it's perfect. It's perfect. I love it. It's so cute. Okay, so I took my yellow. It's really good. You did such a good job. Something's happening where like the yellow is kind of weird, and then the green is like, nah. The green is like, you know what? I decided that I'm not showing up to work today. So I'm gonna go in with a different green. This green's not it. It's not it. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. It's already a lot bigger than it was yesterday, which is cool, you know. So I'm going to take a thing orange and start. This is Janet. Who is playing? It won't show me. Not sh- Why is it not showing me who's playing? Oh, because I'm on here. Oh, it's Janet. Okay, that's it. Okay, okay. This sounds like Janet, but like I can't quite type it with a song. So okay, and then again we're gonna pick that orange and just do like that little moment right there. Thank you very much. Nikki. I appreciate that a lot. It's just fun to like have fun with color and just like just go wild, you know? Like, make it has no rules. Make it has like no like who cares? Like you just have fun, go wild, and you know, if you don't like it, you don't watch it. It's just something different. So I love that. Thank you for the compliment. Okay, so yesterday I did my silver brow, which obviously was a hit. The brow was a hit. I think I could go maybe like a slight bit thicker, just because the hair is so big and the brow was so thin. But I feel like if I'm doing the brow silver, I shouldn't use silver glitter on my eye. But it was really hard to get like the outline of the eye with silver glitter. Um, Let me see what I have. I have a lot of glitter colors. I could do a white lid. I could do a black lid. I could do. I think I do want to do like very thick black lid because I was watching some drag shows and it was like everyone has like a super thick black lid and I'm like I need to keep it bigger. So that's what I'm doing for part of it. So it's like, what if that's what you're doing? I think I know. I saw it and I was like, so I've had this glitter for so long. So this is like neon green to me. It's like it's the same color as my just to show you. Like that's how bright it is. That will pop and be insane. Also this really amazing, like, rich royal blue. And I've seen good glitters. Not trying to brag, but yeah, that's good. But that one I like. I don't use that much, but when I use it, it's like okay. So the key with glitter is depending on what you're doing, that's how you the order in which you apply your glitter. Because I want my liner to be big and thick and beautiful, I'm gonna do my eyeliner first, and then I'm gonna do glitter, and I'm gonna catch up my eyeliner. It's gonna be a whole process. But we things we do for love, right? And take this back. Okay. I do want to put my eye primer on. Oh, wait, my eye primer. No. Okay, so I'm thinking something that big. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. But we'll see because we have to match them, so it's always better to start a little bit smaller. And because trying to even them up makes them bigger. Okay, so this one's definitely a lot smaller and definitely going the wrong direction. Oh, okay, so they're relatively even, I think, and seems a little bit chunkier, but I'm gonna fill them in and see how they match. Now, this is liquid lipstick, so it stays wet a little bit longer, so it creases a little bit while we're putting it on. It's not a huge deal because we're going to put all that beautiful glitter on the lid. And we're also going to have to think about how we want to connect the inner eye to the outer part. So this is what the eye makeup looks like right now. And I feel like yeah, okay. So now I'm gonna try to do the same thing on the other eye. And we're gonna hope that it looks half of the same. These eyeliners aren't even in the same like fucking universe. This one's just fucking on bonkers. Oh, it's so bad. Ugh, I can't. This one's like just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm just gonna like try to like just try to like rub it away. Okay. Okay, that's better. Just not gonna like pretend. I'm just not gonna like touch it. Okay. So now I'm going to apply the glitter. So I want to give the glitter kind of a bit of a green background so that it really pops. Um, and then I'll do like a black liner or something around it. But I'm going to use and use a small packing brush. It's really getting my color down. Okay, everything's falling. I'm literally like, if someone like filmed me for like a reality show, they'd be like, "This is the funniest person you've ever lived," because it's like this comedy of errors. Like that's how bad. Okay, so I know some of these colors are gonna blend in with like the yellows and greens that I already have, but don't worry about it. I know you were worried. I know you were worried. I saw it. I saw it. Should I like bring it down like I brought the silver down? I feel like yeah, why not, right? I feel like a full blown cockatoo. Like I feel like a peacock. Awesome. Or like a parrot or something. I don't know. Some kind of bird. Let me a little Wonder Pencil in the eye. If you haven't tried the NYX Wonder Pencil before, they come in multiple different colors. Thank you so much, Nikki. I really appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. They come in different colors, but instead of putting like white inside your eyeliner or inside your waterline, which used to be the thing, which I have always felt looks like really, it looks cool for like 16 model books and stuff, but I find it looks like a little crazy for like news books. This is more nude and the color here, the inside of your eyelid, so it really helps your eyes pop look beautiful, a little bit more awake without making you look like a crazy, crazy person. Excluding the rest of the obviously, but the next Wonder Pencil. It's really nice and it's very soft and gloss. Okay, so glitter. Was it glitter time? I have powder on the rest of my face, but I'm gonna add more powder. This is actually another drag queen trick. Now, I do have a fair amount on, so probably don't need it, but it's always a nice safety net. So just under your eyes or wherever you're placing glitter, you want to like place a lot of powder. So the reason you do that is because as you apply your glitter, you are likely going to have some fallout. And so if that glitter falls down, it falls in the powder and then you can flush it off so it doesn't stick to your face. It's very, very easy to put extra glitter out. Alright, now I want glitter, and I want my brush that I like to blend the glitter with. I've got a couple of glitter primers that I like. Usually the cheaper ones I find are best. I use I use the Elf one, Elf glitter primer, and the LA slash sealer. But I think only the Elf one is still good. I don't check out splash it a lot. But I've had this for a long time. And it's amazing. Okay. So I'm going to do glitter as well. So we're kind of doing both at the same time. I don't like doing glitter with you probably probably like um so okay, so you can take some glitter and you're going to start applying it everywhere you want your glue. Now it's pretty hard to blend glue out, but if you do want to blend it out, use your finger and then just like kind of tap it, but you cannot really blend glitter, of course. It's not really a thing. People try over and over again, and it just never really works. So, yeah, keep that in mind. There are ways to make it look better, but okay, so I put a little bit of the glitter sealer on in the same brush. I'm just going to go into some glitter I dumped out, tap that stuff off, and then ah, I love glitter. But don't go and like apply all your glitter on at once because it just, I mean, glitter, unless it's just a small space, but like if you're doing a lot of other big old glitter, like, because it'll dry by the time you get to it and it's annoying. I might like at this point, I might transfer over. I love things that are me too. I love those. I'm gonna switch to. I'm gonna switch to like iridescent glitter so that it just is a little bit brighter. While I said you can't really blend them, you can kind of lay them over each other to start to get like a semi pretend blend. Okay. So this is what it looks like. I don't know what that face was. Don't judge me. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, yeah, okay. It's like hard because I just keep losing things. That's what I like it for. I just lost things. Oh, I have that like glitter. Um, I should use that because I have it. I have a brush. It's not a really brush. It's kind of just like a little silicone like flat thing, but it's made for glitter and it's really good. It's really nice and it's easy to clean. I mean, not that brushes are hard to clean, but I really like it. I did. I was like, did I just grab the brush I was using for the Bible brushes? Let's not bring it. I can find it. Yeah, it's like a little piece of like, it's really fun, but I'll find it after looking for it. Never found anything looking for it. Really cool. And then I point the edges of this. So like that. It's hard like layering glitter on top of glitter. It doesn't look like that. But a little bit doesn't hurt you, but trying to do like a big overhaul usually is pretty big impossible lift. Sparkle, sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Okay, I don't know if I love the green under here, but who cares? I'll play that. Kind of incorporating my ear definitely a little bit more. But no, not much. Not much. A little bit. I'm not going to get with the effort. Okay, so now we're going to go in and redo the eyeliner so it's super, super flat. We're going to do the eyebrows. Actually, I should do the rest of the face before I go and try to do like details and stuff like that. So, um, now that I'm done with the sparkle, I can go and wipe all the excess powder. So with the under the eye glitter patching powder, you want to do one big sweep, and then you want to, uh, I'll show you what I do. So I take one big sweep under one eye, and because this might have glitter on it, we don't know, I'm just going to take it and I go like this. I can already see glitter on my hands. I can tell the glitter to get on the powder, and then I just sweep it in so that you're not like swiping back and forth and getting the glitter that you know that get held by the powder. Right back on your face. And then any place that you had excess powder. Okay. Now we're going to do the rest of our face. Yay! There's so much powder on my phone. It's like club mix. I'm loving it. I love that. Good, good old fashioned club mix for the pride. It's like everything is club mix. ooh, some love game. I'm like, this song a long time. Okay, and then go ahead and take that nose contour brush, get the cream off the nose a little bit. Because you get red if you don't have anything on your nose. Stupid. So stupid. I hate it. I hate you. I hate this roll. Okay, so now I'm gonna do some blush, and I really I wasn't feeling the blush as much as I thought I would yesterday with the orange because it turned so pink on me. And I do have some different options of orange blushes. And here we go with a different one than I did yesterday. This is the Ontario Beverly Hills Trudeau thing. Oh my gosh, I feel so tempted. I'm like feeling this fantasy today. Yeah, yesterday's flush was not what I wanted, but today's flush is what I want. Just looking for oranges, looking really orangey tones. I don't want like anything even remotely. Just because it just doesn't flatter my features. Like I worn that blush with another blush and it worked really well, but I don't. It just didn't work yesterday. I don't know. It doesn't work at all. But, okay, so we need to sharpen out the lines, eyebrows. We do that. Liner, lower lashes, lips. Okay, so top to bottom, yes. Let's go for it. Oh, I did yesterday. I did do cream, didn't I? Did cream. Cream first. Really good at that. I feel like you don't rely heavily on the glitter to be like, consistent because the glitter is not consistent. That's kind of cool. It's more curved than I usually do, but I don't hate it. I actually don't hate it. It's very like 20s. Okay, how's this one? little bit lower, but that's close enough. Okay, so brows on partly, no glitter, just shimmery silver. The eyebrow pencil brings it all together so nicely. So the the like underneath the eye or above, because that's just a cream that's silver, and I just put it over where I want my eyebrow to be. But I do think it does bring it together. You just need something a little extra at that point. But this is all in like a little tiny brush. Sometimes you're like, am I applying any glitter? And then you move your head a little bit, and it's like, okay, yeah, yeah, I definitely am. You're not quite even, but I don't quite care. So there you go. Okay, so got that out of the way. Okay, so now we are going to we're I feel like this always has high potential to ruin the look. But if you do like a dark kind of like line the uh around the glitter, it really makes everything kind of pop from what's around it. So I'm gonna take a blush and then I'm gonna have like kind of like a charcoal black. I was gonna do a liner, but that's really high potential. So just taking that and gently kind of going in between. I didn't quite know where I wanted to nose, but that's okay. We'll just put some glitter, maybe, I don't know. Okay, these are definitely two different shapes going on right here. So we're gonna figure out what the fuck is going on and fix it. Okay, so it's gonna be hard to blend because like, this black is exactly on my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna try to like gently touch it up, kind of blend it like a little bit at a time. And you know what? I'm gonna take the gray. I'm gonna take the gray and let the gray do some of the blending. Because I don't think I can like actually move the black and where it is. Alright, a little bit better on that side, and then you go in on this side and just like reinforce, I guess, their thing already on. So hard to get things even, really. Okay. So I also want to take the black and go and separate the design. Again, not quite even, but we're just going to use the gray to. Okay, now it's time to get the eyeliner black, 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 super, super. So I don't know where my usual eyeliner is. So you have a walnut eyeliner and that. Um, okay. So eyeliner can always go wrong, even if you have the shape already done. So we're just gonna take like a cleansing breath. I feel like it's coming together pretty well so far, and the wig is like the dress is really fancy. I put my binder on, which is like nude colored, so like it kind of like pushes my dress into a different place, and then I have jewelry to kind of help me feel a little bit. My arms will be exposed, so I'm saying more like like bracelets or something, but I have like a big necklace as well. had this, that earrings. I always forget to do that, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, oh. For those of you who don't know, I have a dagger in my room up here, and like one time this older guy who he always liked to argue about everything and trans rights and Black Lives Matter, and I was like, dude, it's not a fucking argument. It's just fucking statement, truth, right? And so like he um he was like, oh, like I don't mean to like, but he was like, he's trying to be nice, he was just ignorant. He was just ignorant to it. Right? He's tried, and like, but I like, but it was a little tough to get through. But I still like was like, you're trying. But like sometimes he'd be like, oh, I never thought of it like that. I'm like, wow, I'm crazy. But he was like, oh, your cross is like tilted to the side. And I was like, oh, it's actually, thank you, but it's actually a dagger. And he was like, hmm. It just was like it was more weird that I would have a dagger piercing, like just crossing my upper lip. But but that's my complaint. Just, he was trying. Everybody's just trying. Some people trying. I'm gonna put a little highlighter on my face because at this point we're very matte and we just have like shimmer on our eyes and our eyebrows, and sometimes it looks like a little weirdy. So I'm gonna take this purple highlighter, which is a very beautiful highlighter. I might add. I don't believe they carry it anymore, unfortunately. Kind of one of those like here and gone. It's not a lot of people buy it, but purple highlighter is very pretty on a lot of skin tones. So this is the Morphe Glow Show European. So just like a little bit of shine really makes a big difference. You want to be really extra, really whatever, you can just put glitter there, especially with the reflective. Like the iridescent glitter that I put in here, it just looks really great as highlighter. Because it just takes your skin tone and just kind of makes it magical. Now, I do have a glitter that's like charcoal gray. I wonder if like that would look really cool with this, or it's like see if I could kind of try to blend it because this is a creamy like glittery thing, but I'm not gonna try that today because I can't redo my whole face. I think that time for that shit. Also, lashes are gonna be different than they were last night because it's gonna be the lash that I had, and then I'm gonna stack lashes on top of it. So like it's like a really big fan of lashes. Um, Even though let's see, so 3:30 and it's right around the corner, and I'll have to get ready. I want to do lashes do like right before I walk out the door, but I'm afraid I'll forget them. I could just put on one pair of lashes, so at least I have something on, and then if I forget, then it's not a big deal. I'll put on the ones I love, and then if I forget, then I'll put on lashes. Right? But if I don't forget, then oh yeah, oh, I'm definitely talking on the road. But I usually do that last because honestly, because I drink, I'm gonna probably eat before I head out. Like all of the things, like I put it on, but it wears off. So the more you have to layer lip stuff and anything stuff, oh, there's definitely no color. I'm not going out like this. But I don't think I'm gonna go as dark as I did last night, even though it was my favorite color to wear. I think I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm not sure. We could try out some of the colors together. Okay, so I have like I don't remember where like a lot of the colors are either, which sucks because I have like so there's a brand that I don't really use anymore. That I have a couple colors from, but I don't really use them. I don't really like regular lipsticks. They stay on my lips, especially as I eat and drink and stuff. And my lipstick, I'm almost so I think prefer like a matte lipstick, but where all of my favorite lipsticks that are on the approved list, I just know when the not approved list is. It's super. It's really shit. It's so frustrating. I hate moving. Okay, so we're just gonna ignore the brand. But, okay, so there's some colors that I know won't work. Like this is the one that I really like. This is Notorious in Morbid. This is a like dark um, blue gray, which is it's so gorgeous. It works with everything, honestly, but it's just not the bright, vibrant vibe I'm going for. My dress is like bright orange and kind of all of the colors of the rainbow, so I don't really feel like that's it. I have this kind of like swamp green, also it's not gonna work. This one dries out my lips a lot. It doesn't look very good on me either. That's an empty bag. I have a chocolate brown. I have a very pretty, like rich red. So like this is the color of the red. So red's kind of like an easy staple. I wish I had the orange because orange really worked on me. I don't know where anything is. It's so frustrating. Um, I could do a neutral lip. I could do a black lip. I could do a dark red lip. I feel like you want an orange. Orange is good. I don't really- What I could do is like I could do like I'm gonna do a lip scrub on my lips real quick to get all the excess makeup off. If you don't have a lip scrub, you can also use like an old toothbrush. You don't use for anything else, and just scrub your lips. I really don't know where to apply Makeup. So like people are really loving like the nude lip with like a dark liner. Now this one, I don't remember if it turns out kind of red on me or kind of red. I don't know, more like a little brown, but it's funny because this one's called like chocolate, and then it's like I'm gonna swatch it next to like a true brown with the lipstick so you know what it is. I really like brown. I might be brown on the outside. And maybe- okay, so so this is brown, and this is the brown, the chocolate, the brown. I'm like that's like very dark red. It's like it's the cherry red. But okay. Oh, this one I think is brown. Yes, this is really supposed to get it right. Okay. Love the bottom one. Yeah, see, I don't. If I want a red lip, I'm gonna go with the red. I like it's like you can't really do the nude with that red. It doesn't work. It's not brown. It's not chocolate. It's like a little mustache. So like if you're doing a red lip like this, it would make sense to use like the darker red, but because I don't want red, I want like orange. I couldn't use that color. Or if I wanted to do nude, I could not use that color. It's like really limiting to what I can do with it because it's not a neutral color. It's hard to explain, but if I did it, like it would look off, and you would be like, "That's not right." What you doing, Jelly? Okay. So if you go and kind of like do this like shading with your lips, and then you put like a nude in the center, you get these like huge pouty lips. I also really don't like using lips, especially with the hair, because so like that would be like vaguely the lip. I went with a different shape on the outside of my lips, so like I don't know, it's just it's just so different for me. Um, I might go with it slightly. I don't think I'm gonna go with them, but I'm gonna go with them like a little. That's like one option. But because my dress is so bright and doing all this rainbow stuff, I don't know, it feels a little bit boring for me, but whatever. I don't have a lot of options with options, I guess, with me. I guess that was a low priority for me. Mhm. And these do dry down so they don't stay tacky and they do last a long time, so that's really nice. Okay, so let's do our liner. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Check it on. Okay, so now my eyeliner is significantly blacker, which I appreciate. Mm, that's magic. The extra black is just like, oh my gosh, it's so much better. So much better. It looks like so much more polished and like pulled together now. So eyelashes, setting sprays, lift are on, but they are subject to change. I really don't know about this shit, but it's already like once you go out, you can't really go in. So that's how you don't listen to it. The setting sprays, I have a couple of them right now. I got some that I feel so much better about now that it's like it's kind of life changing, just like the primers. Where it's like I used to put all this time and effort into doing my own makeup. Like I could make makeup last on other people, but then I put makeup on myself and it would just like melt off. But I found some primers that actually worked on me, and I'm like really excited about it. It makes me very excited as someone who loves wearing makeup. What if the fan was like all the time? Hilarious. That's incredible. Then I've been nice with after time. But the first thing, first in your eyeballs. But oh my gosh, does it work so good? Thank you so much, Mitchie, for the encouragement. Sometimes, like, it's like, I think it was cool, but I don't know. I feel like what I do, what I might with like a little bit of red under like the eye here, red and orange. So I feel like those kind of get swallowed up a little bit. So I feel like I want that to be a little bit more like, I feel like it doesn't look like a rainbow if you can't see the colors. At least a little better. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna put those lashes on and so I'm gonna curl my lashes. You know, a couple different like, ways to make your eyelashes like not be like sad stuff to shit. So I'm gonna try it, even though like I have high doubt that that's gonna help my eyelashes not be shitty. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, 'cause we covered it with the black. So the thing is, like some people can just like put things on once. They like know. I'm like one of those like they constantly have to like touch up. Okay. So like the theory is that you put like powder on your like you put powder on your you probably don't need a brush, you probably use a brush, but whatever. Um, you basically powder between every process of curling your lashes and supposed to like help your eyelashes not be like garbage shit balls, but like so that's another thing that like it's not like honestly like mascara like, they're pretty much all the same to me. Like there are some that are definitely worse, but they're kind of all the same to me. But some people swear that mascara, like a mascara, like changes your life, kind of like, or whatever. That was one of the things that when I did makeup, I was like, if you have one that you like, then yeah. Also, it's unsanitary to like I would have like spoolies if they did from you and I would just use like cheap one because who cares? No, I understand what you said. What you meant. Oh, it's just okay. No. Oh God, uh, whew, did not get all over my face. Which is, so I'm gonna let that dry down, and then I'm gonna prep my lashes. Even though it should have not good to last them for eternity. Lashes. I was like, where are the lashes? I'm just like doing some. I'm like, where are the lashes? My counter space, which was already hectic, is just so much worse right now. I wish I could like share my. I think if I were like on just Twitch or something, I think I could like play the music that I'm listening to without like copyright threats and stuff. But I'm actually doing stuff that I like just started to kind of like sneak on there. I don't you know anything about Twitch? Like, can I just play songs? Because I one of the people that I watch on there can play like stuff and not get copyright strikes. But when they do their YouTube, because they're also on YouTube, they can't. Okay, so you want to glue up your lashes. Make sure you focus on the ends because that's where they come off first. I like the brush on stuff. The stuff in the tube, I don't. It's once you switch to anything else, the duo in the tube. Once you switch to anything else, you just don't. It's just not good. Okay. So I place in the middle, and then I place on the outside, and then I place on the inside. And then it's good for like I like to kind of like take my lash and just kind of push it up like this. It just angles the lash naturally like up where it would curl, like if it's supposed to be natural lash rather than sticking straight out like a weird antenna or something. And then see how like this eye doesn't look as like open and poppy as this eye. It's because you didn't do this little move. Once you do it, it's like, whoa, your eye is so much more open. It's crazy. So it really does make a difference how you apply all these. Now I'm going to try this powder trick again. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and apply the powder that way and see if that like is that happening. I think that's how she applied it in the video. And just with the short YouTube, like a YouTube short. Because like in the top and the bottom, which this goes against every single thing I've ever learned about lashes. So that would be very uncomfortable. We're gonna curl them together. She didn't use fake eyelashes. She just did her natural lashes. But I'm combining some methods to do it with synthetic lashes to make sure nothing's can easily take it off. The powder should make sure nothing gets stuck. That's the reason why you don't curl your lashes after you put mascara on, is because it can, if the mascara can dry, stick your lashes to the curler and then rip your fucking lashes off. Or it damages your lashes. So that's why that whole rule of like don't do that exists. It's because it's like we want to keep your lashes on your face if possible. You can see the parts that was stuck. It might have been blue, it might have been powdered well. You can see that it kind of changed the shape of the kernel a little bit. So I have to push them up a little. But and then I put another layer of mascara on. Shit, I don't know. Do you see me jump? I was my midday. Make sure there's no like visible like powder, visible powder on your lashes. It's gonna help cement your lashes to your there. So that's one pair of lashes. It definitely does not feel like enough. With how big everything is going to be, it's not enough. But it's hard to keep on one pair of lashes for a really long time, so we're just going to update that later. So this should basically be it. I'll show you kind of what it looks like with the way I get the key without I can do it. Nope, that's not really want her. It's so big and it's not coming down its back. Uh, so this, I'm not good at big styling, and I want to make that very, very fucking clear. But the first attempt at it, let me. And then like my dress is going to be so like it's huge, and there's so much rainbow in the back, and there's not a lot going on in the front, which is really weird for me. No, I already had the white wig. It was I didn't have white hair to add to it. I just had the rainbow hair. So the rainbow was the best that I could do, but it's not great. It's not great. Let's be honest, it's not great. But I mean, for my first wave, it's not the worst. And I'm a pretty tiny person, so to like, it was a lot bigger, and I actually made it smaller because it was just so giant that it just didn't look like what I wanted. I pull this down right here. See, this is supposed to be up here. Just decent. Shahan wig. I can't. So like this is kind of like the vibe, and I wanted like this to be like really tall, but then I kind of fucked it up a little bit because I put too much hairspray into it and I didn't know how to back dry. So still got a lot to learn, but this is my hair, and then I'm gonna show you the dress. Thanks. Yeah, it's I recurled them because I brushed them out too much and they were really rough. So this is the dress, and I'm gonna have my nude binder here, and then jewelry kind of covering up the neckline. So it's like the rainbow really fits with this, and then I'm gonna have like shapewear and my corset underneath. So and then I have earrings, a necklace, all that shit. So lots of different things going on, but yeah. This book isn't this is not my dream. It's not my dream. In fact, I'm like, should I even take this pen out? Because I kind of hate it so much. Like, I wanted it to like just be full and like sit like that. Maybe I just needed to like let it sit and dry big. Yeah, because that's way better, right? Without the pin in it. I think so. And then we gotta figure out this portion of the hairline, her front leg. Yeah, yeah, it's a lot. And the makeup doesn't totally go with the dress, but I was just doing what I had and I was just having fun. Um, so yeah, so yeah. Anyways, I'll take pictures and I'll put them on